These are L-Perms. L-Perms are recognized by two headlights across from each other like this, and the edges will not be solved. So one thing you have to make sure when you're recognizing L-Perms is to make sure it's not a K-Perm, because there are two K-Perms that also have two headlights like this and everything is messed up, but the difference is the edges are solved on those two K-Perms. So starting off with L1, I will be doing three-side recognition for this, so definitely different, and I'm not sure if it's good. I've been working on it, and my recognition time seems to be pretty decent, so we'll be recognizing all of our L-Perms like this, where we have both of the headlights on the left and right sides, and we'll be looking in between them like this. For the L1, this corner will be the same color as this edge, and this corner will be the same color as this edge. So we'll have symmetry going on here. So no pseudo blocks or anything. For this case, we'll do a U2 and do this alg. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the algs for L-Perms are very good. Yeah, surprisingly good. So moving on to the next one, L2, we have another symmetric case. So recognize it the same way, headlights left and right. And we will have two 1x2 pseudo blocks, and they're both facing vertically like this. And this kind of looks like a T-perm. If you get this case, do this alg. Alright, those two were the only symmetric cases for L-Perms. The rest have mirrors to them. So for L3 plus, we will have a 1x2 pseudo block horizontally. And since there is a mirror case for this, we have to take into account what direction it's going in. So this is going to the right. This 1x2 is facing to the right like that. So for this case, we'll hold it like this and do this alg. Alright, this next case has a pretty nice alg. 1x2 facing to the left this time. And it's just one, and it's horizontal. Hold it just like this and do this alg. One last thing I will note about L3s, where there's one 1x2 pseudo block. If you happen to get a K-perm and you don't recognize that it's a K-perm, and you're holding it like this, trying to recognize, what you think is an L-perm, those two K-perms will also have a 1x2 pseudo block horizontal like this. So if you get this case, definitely double check that the edges are solved or not. Otherwise, if you do this alg and it's actually a K-perm, it's gonna, I don't know, I think it gives you an X-perm or something. So, yeah. Just a little tip. Alright, these are pretty nice to recognize. L4s. So we have two 1x2 pseudo blocks here. One is vertical, and then one is horizontal, and they're kind of going in the same direction here. They're all going to the right, or they're all going counterclockwise. So for this case, we will hold it like this and do this alg. And for the mirror case L4 minus, it's just mirrored. So vertical and horizontal, and they're going in the clockwise direction. And we will do a U2 and do this alg. Alright, for L5s, L5 plus is recognized by 1/2 pseudo block, and it's vertical, and it will be on the left side. So for this case, we will do a U2 and do this alg. For the mirror case L5 minus, we'll have a 1/2 pseudo block vertically on the right side this time. We'll do a U, hold it like this, and do this alg. Alright, finishing off with L6. Now these can be tricky because at first glance they look very similar to L1, because L1 doesn't have any pseudo and they're recognized by corner matching the edge like that. Now the only difference is that L6s won't be symmetric, so only one of these corner pieces will match the edge. So for L6 plus, this corner, the right corner, will match the left edge, but this corner won't match that edge. So for this case, I low-key forgot how to hold this. Okay, so you hold it looking at these headlights, and you do this alg. Alright, and for the last L-Perm, L6 minus, this corner, the corner on the left, will match this edge. So for this case, we will do a U2 and do this alg. Alright, those were L-Perms. Some pretty nice algs, honestly. Recognition is obviously challenging, so you'll have to drill it quite a bit to have some snappy recognition. I hope my recognition strategy is useful. And yeah, next up, X-Perms.